And we're here live in Helena, Montana at the Helena Capital Gym. We're witnessing a state playoff game 2007 against Big Sky High School and Helena Capital High. I'm Scotty Willis and this is my co-host, Brennan Juden.
Hi, I'm Brennan Juden, and that was a quick basket by Helena Capital, scoring very quickly and showing their athleticism.
We obviously did not get to see the tip-off because, quite frankly, we have a bunch of idiots in the truck who don't know how to work things around here.
Complete fools, Scotty, complete fools.
I tell you so much. Oh, almost a steal and a quick steal by Capital once again. Racing up the floor. Oh, what a strip. Look, there's got to be a foul somewhere down there.
Chaos. Looks like he's traveling there.
Yeah, there has to be. Oh, and he calls it travel Big Sky basketball. I'll tell you what, Big Sky High School has brought over, I heard it was 2 buses?
I believe it was 2 buses, humongous, filled with rabid Big Sky basketball fans.
You can actually see them on the left. They're on the left side, the Helena Capital student section is on the right. This should be a great game. I'm not going to lie.
These 2 teams have come to play. They are ready and intense and ready to play some basketball.
That's a foul on Helena Capital and Kayla Anderson trying to drive here. I tell you what, Big Sky is really going through some adversity this season.
It's true. They have really gone through many strides, and I mean they've gone from very lows to very high points. As having a 7-game losing streak, is that right?
It was 6 or 7, yes, I believe. That was a quick shot by Michaela Anderson. Obviously, Big Sky High School star player.
And if you listen to that Big Sky crowd, they're doing their patented Florida State chant. It has no relevance whatsoever to their school, but it is distracting, believe me.
Yeah, I was talking to one of their students, Connor Dwyer. He says they do it just for the heck of it, is what he told me, quote unquote.
You got Connor Dwyer as the leader of the student section, and he is quite the entertainer, believe me. I've had a few conversations with the kid, and he is a riot.
I tell you what he is. Clay Bignall up to the line. Knocks 2 down. And Helena Capital with a 4-0 lead to start this game.
Mike LaValle dribbling the ball at the top of the key.
LaValle dishes to Blaine Larson. Blaine for 3. Oh! Right down the pickle barrel. That's a great shot by Blaine. Capital with the ball. These Big Sky students are just avid. I don't know. They're nuts. They're crazy for basketball.
It's true. They are a wild bunch.
Big Sky had to defeat their arch rivals Hellgate High School just to get into this game.
A little bit about that game it was a very closely watched game. I mean, all around Missoula, people were tuning in on the radios and ready to see some great Missoula basketball. I mean, Missoula basketball teams are not known, well, other than Sentinel and Hellgate, of course, in the past couple of years, but in this season, they're kind of been on a drought, I think, personally. Just
as you said that, Helena Capital scored a deuce, and then Justin Montiel comes back with the 3. Game's all knotted up at 6. It's some great intensity.
This game is intense. It's so intense you could cut that thing with a knife. I mean, seriously, this is some good basketball being played right here on the floor.
Anyway, back to the Hellgate game. Big Sky actually won that game by, I think it was 20 points. Oh, that has to be a charge. Yes, good call by the referee. Great call by the referee. Look at Blaine Larson stepping in there, taking the charge. You gotta love when players play with such heart.
It's true. I mean, charges have been encouraged by this Big Sky team. They practice them in practice, and Jordan Featherman is a very, very strong proponent of taking charges. I mean, you make fun of charges in front of Jordan Featherman, calling it, say, it's cheap defense or something like that. He will get in your face about it. This Big Sky team is loving the charges.
That's true. Number 52, Jordan Featherman. Michaela Anderson drives, misses, gets his own rebound, misses again, gets his own offensive rebound, and gets fouled. That's a great effort by Michaela Anderson on an offensive glass. He steps in the line. Knocks the first one down. Michaela Anderson, actually last year, was 3rd in the state in free throw.
It's true, as is his teammate Jordan Featherman, who's currently on the bench.
Michaela Anderson, definitely one of the best shooters in the state. I would think so. He's been working on a shot for years. As obviously he knocks that second one down. He's just great. He's just a great all-around shooter.
Inbound pass by the Bruins. Trying to push it past half court, but a great trap by the Eagles. Steven Tuttle on the D. Oh, and he gets him to looks like it traveled. Let's see that again. Great trap by the Eagles here, forcing the...
Oh, I would definitely look at this. Steven Tuttle, there's just no place to go. I mean, he picks up his dribble and he knows that's a double dribble every time. You can't dribble, pick up a dribble, and then try to dribble again. Unbelievable. These Big Sky fans chanting, you can't do that, because obviously you can't do that.
It's true, and a great inbound pass by the Eagles. I think there's going to be a foul on the floor somewhere. I'm not sure. This guy is in the way. This shoulder, please, sir, step away. Step down, sir, please.
I'd have to apologize right now for our cameraman. Helena Capital does not have the greatest arena for camera work. Mikhail Anders over 3, and he hits it. That's a big shot. Obviously, this man was in our way that you couldn't see the shot, but it went in.
This guy's shirt is awful looking, too. I mean, seriously, if you look at this guy, it looks like he just crawled in off the street. Ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, look at this Big Sky crowd on their feet.
There's a foul somewhere on the floor. And Capital Bruins inbound. Having trouble getting in. Oh, it's stolen by Mike Devlin. Mike Devlin up the floor. It looks like he gets fouled. He gets fouled.
I think it was a foul, but once again, the homeless guy's in the way. Finally.
Devlin steps in the line, knocks it down.
I mean, there is some good basketball players on this team. I mean, there's good basketball players, there's great basketball players, and there's Mike Devlin. That's just my opinion, though.
That's true. Helena Capital takes the timeout. Mike Devlin knocks down the free throw. Big Sky run full court press now.
Good one back and forth. Finally breaks the press and gets down the floor. Rushes it down to three-point line inside the key. Looks like he gets fouled by Mike Devlin.
I don't know about that call, but we'll see. And they finally get it in without a stolen pass for 3 and a brick, but he gets his own offensive rebound.
And the great steal by the Eagles. They're pressuring the offense to turn over the ball.
Steven Tuttle, their point guard, one of the true leaders on this team. There's 8 seniors on this Big Sky Eagles team, and they're all just a key contributor. Jordan Taylor in the paint. Bo Donaldson up 2 points, easy.
Bo Donaldson, a multi-sport athlete, a star in both sports. I mean, this kid's young, but he has some talent.
He's definitely a football player, that's for sure, as he led the state in rushing this year as a junior.
That's his second year varsity, too. I mean, he's coming back next year for the Eagles, and I don't even want to know what he's going to do next year. It's just going to be awesome.
That was a great deflection by Mikhail Anderson there. Once again. I just can't say enough about the senior leadership shown by these Eagles.
It's true. These Eagles are senior-led, and they're ready to go. I mean, these seniors get them ready in the locker room, game in, game out, practices, whatever it may be. These senior leaders are out there.
Even extending to Kyle Terrell, one of those players. It's sort of like a walk-on. I don't want to make college comparisons here, but he sort of acts as a walk-on.
It's true. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of playing time, but the team likes him, and
Oh, that was a deep 3 by Mikhail Anderson. Sorry to interrupt you.
He's just one. Oh, it's not a big deal. I mean, he's just one of those players on the team that everyone kind of can rally around. You know, the fans like him. He's a likable guy. I mean, they've even given him a nickname, which I'm not sure I can repeat right now, but
that's true. Once again, I would like to apologize for our poor cameraman. We had some funding issues, and we couldn't hire the greatest cameraman. But that's all right. You guys will be able to see the game as well as we will.
Yeah, it's kind of my fault. I had to stop by the gas station, pick me up an energy drink, or an EGD, as the Eagle fans would like to refer. Anyway, back to the game.
That has to be a charge.
Come on, you gotta.
What are they doing? That is the worst call ever.
Horrendous call. I am disgusted. I have the right mind to go down there right now and talk to the rest myself.
It looked like he was set there for an hour, but, well, you can't argue with the refs. There are refs. Oh, but he travels. On the inbound, he traveled. That was great defense by Bo Nelson, holding his ground. Player had nowhere to go. He walked.
I mean, not only is it great defense by the Eagles, but sloppy play by the Bruins. That's what it looks like to me. How about you?
I would agree. And it turns out in the first two meetings, these two teams have played each other twice, and in the first two meetings, Helena Capital was blown out by 20 and 18 points.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles have played some sloppy games themselves this year. I mean, but this game, they're not exactly acting like slouches. I mean, look at that ball movement. It is beautiful.
We're talking Helena Capital gets another two. Mike Devlin in, up in. Some of these shots are just, look at this. Look at the replay. Let's watch the replay. Mike Devlin in. I mean, that's just pure athleticism.
This kid is athletic. I mean, I would compare this kid to, I don't know, maybe
Bo Jackson?
Ooh, I'd say that's a good one. I like that.
I don't know if that's athletic enough for him.
I don't know. I think we might have to call Mike Devlin.
That's true. I heard Bo Jackson actually get comparisons to Mike Devlin. Oh, what a sloppy pass by the Bruins. That has to be over the back. Yep, and that's the call, Eagle basketball.
And we're trying to follow the camera, but I'm not sure if the person who is actually working the camera can follow this game.
It's alright, though. Now, the Capital Bruins doing their patented dribble pass. Really distracting on the court.
I want to kind of join in. I'm an Eagle fan, but that is catchy. I'm sorry. These fans are creative.
I agree. I mean, this Helena Capital student section has been known to be creative over the recent years.
It's true. I mean, I will kind of feel bad if they don't make a mistake, but not that much since the Big Sky crowd is so attentive and just so loud. And, you know, that great senior leadership by the infamous Freedom Fighters.
Oh, I would have to agree with that. Looks like Big Sky's holding for the last shot. There's about about 2 seconds left. Michaela Anderson goes up with the buzzer. Wouldn't count anyway. End of the first quarter.
And at the end of the first quarter, the score is Big Sky 17, Capital 8.
Start of the second quarter here. Big Sky leads 17-8. It's been a great game. We'll just see how this one plays out.
It's true. This game is playing out to be a good one, especially if you're an Eagle fan.
Yeah, nobody really gave them a chance, given they got spanked in the first two meetings. Oh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot to start the second.
That was a great one. And here the Capital Bruins are bringing it up the court for their first possession of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's 19-8 right now. Capital Bruins need to get some kind of run going. Try and get back in this game. That's over and back by Juden Featherman.
Juden Featherman, a little-known player on this Eagle team. Very, very not involved as far as playing-wise. I mean, he's had some off-court troubles, but we're willing to overlook it, I think. How about yourself?
I would agree. And that's another missed shot by Capital. They're going to have to start putting some buckets in here if they want to get back in this ballgame.
It's true. They are cold as ice, to quote that song. They just need to start putting in the bucket. I mean, seriously, they're taking those ugly threes. They're just not, I don't know, they don't even look like they're going to go in from it.
Did you see that shot, Brennan?
I closed my eyes, actually. It was too much.
Did they just call it traveling or an offensive foul? I didn't quite see.
I'm not sure. Once again, camera work, I was thirsty.
Either or, it doesn't really matter. It's Capital ball. Once again, they're going to have to start getting some kind of offense going if they want to get back in this ballgame and go to state.
It's true. They are not looking hungry right now. Follow the ball. Come on. Anyway, Capital passing around the perimeter. Once again, they need to get that ball inside. I mean, use your strength. Seriously. You got the two big guys inside. Wow. That is amazing. I think pigs are flying and hell just froze over.
A three by the Capital Bruins brings them back within 7. Big Sky up.
Looks like another turnover by the Eagles.
It wasn't really a turnover, that was more of a defensive rebound. But they really need to pound the ball into it. Number 42, Clay Bignow. Turns out to be one of the best 5s in the state.
It's true. He is one. It's something the Big Sky Eagles are kind of hurting at. I mean, they don't have a true post player. I mean, B.J. O'Neal, only about 6'5", but very, very gangly.
Helena Capital responds with another 3. That'll bring them within 5 now. I believe it's 5.
It's true. I mean, right as we start talking about how they need to get something going, they start to get something going. I mean, I think we should start talking about the Eagles here.
I would do nothing but agree with you on that point. Michaela Anderson needs to get in the offense. Blaine Larson needs to get in the offense. Looks like Jordan Taylor. What do they call there? Is that a blocking foul? Yes, it's blocking foul on Helen Capital.
That's what it looked like to me. Big Sky inbounds the ball. Looks like that's Michaela Anderson handling it. Passes it to Devlin, who passes it to, is that Jordan Taylor?
Yes, that is Jordan Taylor. Great entry pass. Great shot right there by Mr. Blaine Larson. He's actually, his nickname I heard was Deuce Deuce because his favorite number is 22. So they just call him Deuce or Deuce Deuce.
I personally refer to calling him Deucer, which I don't know if he likes or not, but it's funny. I mean, Deuce Deuce is somebody that everyone can relate to. I mean, this kid has big plays written all over him.
Yes, I would agree. I mean, he really comes up in clutch time. I mean, when that fourth quarter overtime hits, he's there. He's willing to step up, make big plays.
Blaine Larson, big playmaker. Write him down. Be ready for him later on this game. I'm just saying that. I don't want to predict things, but...
That's a great steal. Oh, what a pass. What a find. That's Steve Nash-like. They get the steal, move out in transition, find the open guy, get a layup. Just an easy two. Let's see if Big Sky can respond.
Looks like another steal by the Bruins. Mishandled pass, and that's going out of bounds.
Yeah, when you have numbers like that, 2-on-1, 3-on-2, you have to convert each and every single time. I mean, this is state playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. You can't be making mental mishaps like that. Capital knows that. Big Sky knows that. I mean, you just can't be having that.
If your team is going to make it into the state championship, you are not going to be making passes like that, believe me.
Let me explain to you. Oh, Capital with the three. Butter. Capital, give them something their fans can cheer about.
I'm kind of having to eat crow here. I mean, this is ridiculous. How many threes have they hit?
I think that's 3 now in this half.
Thank you. Mike LaValle dishes it into the top of the three-point. Oh, it's a miss.
Blaine Larson with the brick. Looks like there's a little scrub down on the basket, and we're going Helen Capital way. Let me explain how the 2007 state tournament's set up. There's 8 teams that make it, 14 from the West, 14 from the East. The top 4 teams from the West. There's 7 teams in the Western Conference. The top 2 teams get a bye, and the number 6 and 7 team play a playoff game, which was actually Big Sky was the 6th team, Hellgate was the 7th team. They played a playoff at Big Sky Gym. Big Sky obviously won that game by 20 points, as I told you. And now we have Capital was the 3rd team in the West, and now Big Sky plays them to get in to the state tournament.
It's true. And if the Eagles win this game, who will they be facing? Do we know that yet?
I believe they will be facing the defending state champions, Great Falls High Bison. Oh, and we look at that. Look at this. Jordan Taylor gets into the lane with the left hand off the glass. That is a pretty shot. Those are the kind of shots that get you in the state tournament.
Very Larry Bird-like. I mean, did you see the spin on that? Very smooth.
I mean, that's what he's known for. Getting in the lane, making plays happen inside the paint.
That's his kind of signature shot. Another 3 by Capital, and it's in. Oh my gosh, this is getting ridiculous. That's 4.
I don't want to quote Dan Patrick, but Capital's in fuego right now.
It's true. They are in fuego, which, if you don't speak Spanish, that's on fire.
They really came out the second half and wanted to go to the state tournament. I meant second quarter, excuse me. But then Mike LaValle with a great shot there.
Good answer by Mike LaValle. Very low percentage shot for him, actually. I don't see him hitting many of those, but, you know, if it's going to go another 3.
I was actually only 2 at the free throw line, but it turns out Mike LaValle, only a sophomore, his first year playing varsity basketball, he'll be all right in the coming years.
It's true. It's just one of those things. You got to come of age, and, you look mature as a player.
As we see Michaela Anderson missing the shot from the elbow there. Capital pushing it. They look like they want to run a little more this second quarter. I wish this guy with the camera would please move, but obviously our camera guy sucks and we have no budget.
My bad.
As Clay Bigno steps to the free throw line. Missed the first one. I mean, Matt Miller just checks in for the Helena Capital Bruins. This PA announcer is really annoying.
It's true. It's probably because it's a female.
Wow. Unbelievable. Did my co-announcer say that?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I semi-apologize. This is only a joke. Please don't kick me off the air.
Michael Valley turns the ball over, and Capital's got an easy two. Michael Valley's been known to turn the ball over from time to time this season. And as you saw there, he turned it over. Capital Bruins get the easy two. We got 53 seconds left in this first half. Oh, Mikhail Anderson hits a deep three.
Let's look at that again. Great form by Mikhail Anderson. He practiced that shot for years. Look at that. And it just dribbles into... I mean, seriously, you don't get much better than that.
Mikhail Anderson, probably one of the better three-point shooters in the state. He has to lead this team to victory. There's only about 40 seconds left in this first half. Let's see if Helena Capital or Big Sky can make a little push here. Then come out this half with the lead.
It's true. Whoever goes in with the lead of the half, I predict is going to win this game.
That's a bold prediction, Mr. Juden. Bold prediction.
I'm a bold man. What can I say?
As Helena Capital throws it away. Once again, mental errors will not win you this ball game.
It's true. It's been the thorn in the side of this Capital Bruin team. Just little mistakes, turning the ball over. You hate to see it happen.
Speaking of thorns, one time when I was in, I believe it was about fifth or sixth grade, I stepped on a nail.
It's true. It was a kind of funny sight. I mean, blood squirting everywhere, but Juden Featherman came to the rescue.
As the first half ends on a...
At the half, it's the Eagles 28 and the Bruins 26.
And we're back here live. Helena, Montana, Helena Capital Gym. We just saw our first great half of basketball. Obviously the winner goes to the state tournament. The loser goes home.
And if you missed the first half, you missed a great half of basketball. I mean, ups, downs for both teams, both making errors. Bruins more, actually. Let's listen to that air ball chant. That is awful.
At the end of the first half, it was Big Sky up by 2 points, 28-26. As you just saw that air ball, that's not Big Sky basketball.
It's true. There's another three by Mikhail Anderson. Big three. Gets the crowd pumped.
Wow, let's look at this again. Look how deep that is. Right in front of his own students. Right in front of his own students. They're going nuts. That's just a deep three. That's what he brings to the basketball floor.
It's true. Mikhail Anderson, big swinging play. I mean, this guy hits a shot, and the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, he's really a fan favorite. Everybody loves him. Oh, the Helena guy Big now comes back with a big and one opportunity.
It's true. And cannot make it on the and one.
Definitely does not convert that. Michael Valley, coast to coast, puts it up. Juden Featherman gets the offensive rebound, but just cannot convert. And Helena Capital turns it over. Blaine Larson gets it up, setting back up the offense.
Once again, as we said previously, Blaine Larson coming in the second half and making plays.
I would agree. Juden Featherman back with the band down, out to Justin Montelius for three. That's a big shot by Justin Montelius. Also, another junior who's really stepped it up this 2007 season.
It seemed like he stepped it up more in the second half of the year. Right after Christmas break, Montelius came in a little bit more playing time, kind of getting his feet wet in his sport that is the great sport of basketball.
It's true. Well, it seems like everybody stepped it up this second half of the season for the Eagles. I mean, they've really been on a tear lately, and they just seem to have all the camaraderie, and they've been playing great together.
It kind of seems like they're rallying more as a team, a lot more team communication. I mean, if you see them in the hallways, they are excited. Another breakaway by Helena Capital and the miss. But they get the second opportunity.
Clay Bignell missed the shot, but his brother comes up, sweeps the offensive rebound. It looked like that was actually charged by Clay. Featherman had the position, but just didn't get the call.
It's true. He was set up there since I got here. I mean, seriously, when I sat down, Featherman was on that side of the court.
I saw it as well. Blaine Larson for 3. I don't know about that shot, but it goes in anyway. This kid having one hell of a basketball game, I'll tell you that much.
Blaine Larson having a career game and really coming in here to make plays, I'll tell you that much. Defense by the Eagles, trying to stick to the Bruins pretty strong here. I mean, Eagles are a pretty good defensive team, I won't lie.
They play great team defense, as we just saw. Nice Brian Bignell, top of the key. Looks like Jordan Featherman's going to play off Brian Bignell and give him that shot all game. Blaine Larson drives once again. He wants a foul, but that looked pretty clean to me.
I don't know. It looked like a foul to me. I think I heard a little wrist action there, if you know what I mean.
Capital for 3 and a brick. But it looks like a loose ball foul in the Bruins. Eagle basketball. Steven Tuttle checks in the game.
Steven Tuttle, I mean, he is just a gamer. He comes out there day in, day out, ready to play.
He's a true warrior. I mean, when I think of Steven Tuttle, I think gamer, warrior. I mean, he's a point guard. I mean, he's just great all-around player.
And he is a defensive master. I mean, this kid gets at least 3 steals or more every game.
Oh, what a feed by Blaine Larson into Jordan Featherman. Let's look at it on the replay. Blaine Larson with an assist, Jordan Featherman up. That's just great. That tells me that this team's been playing together since probably 6th, 7th grade. I mean, they're really, the team fact, they really spell out TEAM.
And that spells team if you're illiterate. Anyway, Bruin ball and a missed shot. Gets a second opportunity. I'm not sure what happened there because the little girl was in the way.
Steven Tuttle up to Blaine, and that's a charge every time. He's got to notice, he's got to see that he's set there and go the other way with it.
It looked like to me that the Bruins defensive player was trying to win an Oscar. I mean, that was a great acting job there.
Definitely, most definitely. I wish this guy would get off the rail so I can see what's going on in this basketball game. No worries.
Bruins passing the ball around the perimeter, drives in, pushes it out. Continuing the pass, holds the ball up, and a great dish inside.
He was moving his pivot foot there. But they're going to call a foul on the Bruins. Oh, what a steal by Steven Tuttle. Steven Tuttle up the floor. Money and one. What a play.
Big play by Steven Tuttle. Let's watch that again. He anticipates the pass, reading the passer like a book. Just runs in, gets the easy 2, and a dumb play by the Bruins player.
That's unbelievable. That's a great play by the veteran Steven Tuttle, though. Converts a 3-point play.
That's great. You know, once again, like we're talking about, Steven Tuttle coming to play. You love to see that.
You really do. All right, Capital back on offense. They're really going to have to make a push here.
As you can hear in the background, that's that Florida State chant again. Look for that to become a factor later on in this game.
Capital puts in for 2. All right, Steven Tuttle running the offense, setting up the offense. The Eagles like to really slow down the pace and set up their offense. Really move the ball around. Get it in down low. Bo Donaldson with the shot.
And the Bruins start pushing down the floor. And looks like another easy 2 for Brian Bignell.
That's too easy. The Eagles are going to have to get back on defense. They're going to have to get back in transition if they want to have any chance to win this ball game.
I mean, to quote something from earlier this year, the Eagles are getting lazy in the zone.
They definitely are. And Mikhail Anderson looked like he traveled there. The refs called it. I didn't see it travel. What about you?
I didn't see anything. It just looked like, I think he was pushed.
I thought he was pushed also. He was trying this patented bump and fade, it looked like, but the refs got him with the treble.
And that bump and fade, when he gets that off, it is a thing of beauty to see. Ooh, almost a lost opportunity there by the Eagle. I mean,
Helena Capital almost threw the ball away, but it turned out to be a turnover anyway as he steps out of bounds. Eagle basketball.
All right, the Eagles about ready to inbound here. Steven Tuttle, the point guard, bringing the ball up the court.
Setting up his offense as usual.
A camera work issue, EGD, and story. Anyway, great drive by Jordan Taylor. Gets his own rebound.
Mike Devlin with the rebound up and in. Mike Devlin, this kid's going to be a star next year. He'll probably have to lead this Eagle team with his offense and his defense.
Well, when you lose 8 people on a team, that'll happen. I mean, he is one guy who's going to come to play every game. He's a He's a player, man. I'll tell you one thing.
Yes, as we mentioned before, the Eagles have 8 seniors on their basketball team, and next year it's going to be a struggle for them to get some players in there.
It's true. I mean, they're losing big players in every sport. I mean, it might be a rebuilding year next year. I don't know.
That's a nice jump shot by the Helena Capital Bruins right there.
It's true. I mean, they're starting to get the ball rolling again. I mean, it's kind of back and forth between each team. Great drive by Stephen Tuttle.
And he's fouled on the ground there. Has a little blocking foul. It was a great drive by Stephen. Just the foul before the shot.
O'Donnelson gets the inbound pass it out to Stephen Tuttle. Holding the ball, waiting for somebody. Stephen Tuttle breaks left, inside, takes a shot.
That's an air ball. He really needs to stop throwing up those bad shots. Move around to his teammates. He is the point guard. Although he has been compared to Stevie
Franchise, I believe is who you're trying to talk about.
Yeah, Stevie Franchise. That's actually his nickname by most of his friends.
I believe it is also his AIM screen name.
Oh, wow. You're really going old school there, huh?
I'm really bringing back the classics. I mean, there's some things that just pop in your head when you're in these games like this. So emotional, crowd's intense. Look at that Helena Capital crowd. They are just jumping up and down crazy, while the Big Sky fans seem almost docile. But a big shot awakens the Big Sky crowd.
Bo Donaldson with the little jumper inside the lane there. Capital at the end of the third quarter throws up a 3. No good.
At the end of the third quarter, it is the Big Sky Eagles 45, the Capital Bruins 41.
After an exciting first 3 quarters, we're back here at Helena, Montana. Helena Capital Gym. Winner gets the right to go to the state tournament in Billings, Montana.
Sweet dish by Mike LaValle, and a dish outside, back to LaValle. His jump, just can't make that jumper.
Another brick by Mike LaValle. God, the Eagles need to get back on defense. I don't know if that's good transition offense by the Bruins or bad transition defense by the Eagles.
They're getting a lot of quick, fast break points off of that by the Eagles' slowness on getting back.
Yeah, they really need to learn to get back, or they're going to come up losing this game. Mike Devlin, nice take to the rim, gets fouled. Knocks in the first free throw.
It's true. That's one of Mike Devlin's big strengths. I mean, be able to take it to the kind of like his number kind of reminisces about kind of a Dwayne Wade-like character.
Yeah, that's correct. There's rendition of Dwayne Wade, athleticism around the basket, the ability to get fouled. Oh, Mike Devlin with the miss there on the free throw. Score 43, Capital Bruins 43, Big Sky was 46. Just started here in the fourth quarter. I can't stress enough the importance of this basketball game.
I mean, you're kind of sounding congested. I mean, seriously, this game is that exciting. That is just making my co-partner here just sick.
That's a foul by the Eagles. Interesting enough, the last 3 times the Big Sky Eagles have gone to the state tournament, they've had to go through the Capital Bruins in Helena.
It's true, and historically, I believe we have beaten them.
Yes, all 3 times the Big Sky Eagles have beaten Helena Capital. I believe it was 2002, 2003, and 2004 that the Eagles have done it, and now they're back here in 2007. How ironic.
Well, it's not looking good then if you're a Bruins fan, I guess, huh?
It's really not, as long as history tells us.
History, I think, is about to repeat itself in the way this is looking.
I would agree. Jordan Taylor in the lane. Tries to dish it over to his buddy Jordan Featherman. Capital knocks it out of bounds. Still Eagle basketball.
Sure, and trying to get something going there, I like the idea, but I think if he just kind of went up and tried to force something, he would have gotten fouled.
Josh Martinez gets the inbound pass. J-Mont over to JT. Back to J-Mont over to Tuttle. Stephen Tuttle getting double team over there on the wing. Gives it out to Kill Anderson who dishes it to JT. JT drives. Misses layup. Looks like he gets fouled. No, Jordan Featherman gets the rebound. And gets fouled.
So a quick inbound to Stephen Tuttle and a quick move by Steve.
Oh, that's a great inbound pass. You saw them set it up. Stephen Tuttle wide open under the basket for the easy 2.
It's true. Stephen Tuttle has come to play tonight.
Capital Bruins now pushing the ball, setting up their offense, slowing down the pace a little bit. It would really be nice if this Montana AA basketball would get a shot clock implemented.
It's true. It is something that's probably been debated for at least 5 years or so. I mean, it really is awful at the end of the game when a team needs to make a big play or, turn the ball over and they're forced to foul because somebody can just hold the ball for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it really reminds you of early 80s basketball. I mean, it's long overdue. You got 4 8-minute quarters. You think you could put a 35, 40-second shot clock in. Most states around the country have a shot clock now in high school basketball. Montana, it's time to step up and get a shot clock.
Well, Montana's not exactly the leader in really much anything except for, I think, meth. But, I'm sure we'll get it sooner or later here.
That's true enough, as the ball is poked away from Stephen Tuttle. But it's still going to remain Eagle basketball. Eagles pass it in. Stephen Tuttle, point guard, gets it. These Helena Capo fans are nuts. There's so many of them. It's like a little army, if I had to compare it to anything. Blaine Larson over to Stephen Tuttle.
Stephen Tuttle now looking, pushes the ball out to Jordan Taylor. Jordan Taylor dribbles it in. I'm not sure what happened there. Dishes it back out. Camera work needs some help. I mean, who is doing this camera? I don't know.
Stephen Tuttle out to JT. Jordan Taylor back to Stephen Tuttle. They're just slowing the pace down, looking for some, not a lot of movement on offense. Eagles need to get something started. That's for sure.
Here we go. Oh, Jordan Taylor looking in some hard defense there by the Bruins. And it looks like an away from the... Is it a timeout?
No, looks like a away from ball offensive foul. Not that big a deal. Capital ball.
Just one of those things. Once again, the Eagles, or either team, I guess, making a little tiny mistake that could cost them in the long run.
Yeah, both teams need to cut down on mistakes if they really want a chance to go to this 2007 state tournament.
It's true, and here we are. Great defense by Blaine Larson. Forces the ball out, and it looks like it's going to be a jump ball when the tie goes to the Eagles.
That's great hustle, great backcourt defense by Blaine Larson. He's actually won 4 straight defensive MVPs dating back to 8th grade year.
And 8th grade year, that'd mean it would be the Maverick tournament.
Yes, back when he played for Hellgate Middle School, actually. And they ended up winning Maverick tournament, the biggest tournament in middle school in Missoula, Montana, where Big Sky's from.
It's true. I mean, Blaine Larson is known by his teammates as being, Mr. Defense. I mean, Blaine Larson deserves that lock in NCAA March Madness, you know what I mean?
Agreed. He has been criticized from time to time to give players hand checks, which obviously is illegal unless the refs don't call it, which is a rarity. Stephen Tuttle gets into Jordan Featherman. Jordan Featherman looks like he's tied up there. So looks like it's gonna remain Eagle basketball. That's pretty good defense by the Capital Bruins. They really want it more than the Eagles right now.
It's true. Great job crashing down inside by the Bruins. And it looks like they're going to set up an out-of-bounds play here. Inbound pass. Waiting. I mean, looks like they're going to pass it past half court. That's a deep one.
Yeah, having a little trouble there getting the ball in now. Not as easy as the last time with Stephen Tuttle wide open under the hoop. But still, they're getting in and setting up their offense once again.
It's true. I mean, the Bruins do not want to let Stephen Tuttle get that easy, too, like he did last time. Speaking of Stephen Tuttle, now driving inside. Wow, what a shot. I mean, that was a great turnaround J by Stephen Tuttle.
Yes, getting into the lane as he does, penetrating. Nobody collapsed, nobody held down, and he turns around, gets the easy floater to Faulkner.
It's true, and now the Bruins already on the other side of the court. Great jump shot by Big Nell, and it looks like it fell.
Yeah, that's tough to defend for any team in the state, let alone these Eagles, which are kind of empty-handed down low. Jordan Featherman, probably their best defender down low. He's going to have a load this last half. Stephen Tuttle just puts up a 3.
Let's look at that again.
Let's watch the little replay.
That is kind of humor. I mean, look at that crack right off the side of the hoop. Oh, man, that has to hurt.
It's kind of funny, actually. Eagle basketball once again. Stephen Tuttle gets a screen up top and Featherman drives, dishes in the lane, misses. I don't know, that's a quick shot by Stephen. Would have been good if it got, but he didn't have anybody around to rebound for him. I didn't really like that shot selection by Stephen Tuttle. But obviously, I'm up here commentating and he's playing.
It's true, and already down on the other floor, and it looks like the Bruins are going to get the ball out of bounds once again.
Yes, they are, Brennan. Yes, they are.
All right, here we are. Clay Bignell inbound the ball.
We have a 46-40 is the score here, with the Big Sky Eagles winning. Yeah, Capitals really gonna have to score here. We're just under 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's really getting down to crunch time. Capital almost turns it over but gets it back. It's really crunch time.
Wow, big play, big happening on the court right now, and looks like the Eagles come away with the basketball. Blaine Larson, big three. Oh, and that is a momentum shifter. I mean, seriously, that is going to help Big Sky down the road. That is a big shot by Big Shot Blaine Larson.
That was a huge shot. He runs down in transition, feels in rhythm, hits the three. That's huge. They don't call him Big Shot Blaine for nothing.
I mean, there's not much else you can say about that, but wow. That is a big momentum changer.
Oh, that's good. That looked like good defense there by Jordan Featherman. Reach around. The ref didn't think so.
Well, I mean, Jordan Featherman is, undersized to his opponent. I mean, and this kid knows the way around the post. I'm talking, of course, about Bignell.
Brian Bignell, obviously getting a football scholarship to go to Montana State University. I guess aren't they NAI?
I'm not really sure, but they're a pretty good little school. They got the cute little mascot, which is a bobcat, of course. Jordan Featherman loves football also, but I think he's pursuing more of an academic.
That's true. He actually received a full-ride scholarship to the University of Montana on grades alone.
It's true. Very impressive on and off the court classroom, Jordan Featherman. Oh, and a big shot. Mikhail Anderson cannot get it to fall. Looks like it's going to be Eagle basketball.
The crowd wanted Eagle basketball, and the refs gave it to him. Going back to that previous shot, Mikhail Anderson faked the pass there, put up a three. It just didn't fall for him. I like that shot as a player.
It's true. I mean, he gets that to fall, and I think this game is pretty much in the bucket. I mean,
it looks like in the bucket. I like that.
I mean, it looks like right now we got a technical foul. Mikhail Anderson shooting the free throws. Ooh, cannot make the first one.
A rare miss by Mikhail Anderson, definitely.
Mikhail Anderson is known for his free throw shooting ability. I mean, he was third last year in the state in free throw percentage. Let's see on the second, and can get the second.
Butter. That's just straight butter. I didn't really see what the technical foul was all about, but it was obviously on Helena Capital Eagle basketball. It looks like they turn out, and Justin Montilas turns the ball over. That's a big turnover. Capital Bruins take it down. Just under 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. This is crunch time. Crunch time, crunch time, crunch time.
The Bruins are going to need to get something going here. I mean, this is going to need to be a big possession for the Bruins.
And they call a timeout to talk things over. That's probably a crucial timeout here. Bruins pass the ball in.
It's a good timeout by the coach to slow things down, get his players, big three, can't get it to fall. Looks like Jordan Featherman with the rebound.
No, that was Bignell with the rebound. He gets fouled and won. That's a huge momentum shifter when they're down 5. And now he steps in the line to cut it within 2.
I could not see it. There was a little girl in my way. Bignell and 1 gets the shot down.
Cuts it within 2. Big Sky inbound. Looks like Capital puts on the press. Steve Tuttle gets trapped. Tries to get it over to Mikhail, but that's huge. That's huge. Now the game is tied.
I mean, as the guy in the left corner shirt says, go hard or go home, and that's exactly what the Bruins are doing. They are going hard.
This is the loudest I've heard any stadium ever. I've been in a lot of arenas.
My ears are bleeding.
That was just a big play by the Bruins. First they get the end one by Bignell, and then they get the steal off the inbound and put it in for 2.
I can't even see what's going on right now, but it's so intense.
It looks like Justin Montilas drives to the basket and gets fouled. Now he's at the free throw line. That's a big hit right there. Take the Big Sky goes back up by 1.
I mean, underclassmen this year have not been very good as far as clutch free throws go. But Justin Montilas turning that stereotype around and hitting both free throws.
Oh, that's huge. Now they're up 2. Little under 40 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Everybody on their feet. There's a big defensive play by the Eagles. I mean, this win or go home.
Yeah, go hard or go home. Hate to repeat myself, but whoa, big shot. That was hideous looking, but it somehow fell.
That's a huge shot there. Now we got an all-time ball game at 55. Stephen Tuttle, they look to run the clock off. Hold for the last shot.
It's true. You got to hold for that last shot. I mean, if you can get this to fall, think about it. Put it this way. You are in the state tournament.
I wish these little girls would get out of our way so I can see this great game. Eagles obviously home for the last shot. There's about 30 seconds going left in this fourth quarter. And this pressure is just at an all-time high right now. 30 seconds, state timeout. Here we go. Eagles take a timeout, talk things over.
Mikhail Anderson hits the three after the timeout. And the inbound. Mikhail Anderson has the ball.
It's actually Justin Montiles who gives it over to Mikhail. Mikhail looks like... Mikhail Anderson turns the ball over. Mikhail Anderson turns the ball over.
Great court awareness there by Mikhail Anderson. Almost holding the ball up and passing the ball away. Kept his foot out of bounds.
2-1. Looks like Capital can't get it to go. We're going overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
And at the end of regulation, it's the Big Sky Eagles 55, the Capital Bruins 55.
At the start of overtime, the score's 55-55. Let's see who can come out on top here. We got 5 minutes to go to the state tournament. It's huge.
I guess we're just going to see who wants it more. You hear both the crowds going in completely insane. Missed opportunity by the Bruins there. Little mistakes. Blaine Larson with the ball at the end.
Dribbles it out. Justin Montiles with the ball up top. Over to Stephen Tuttle. We're in for a great treat here. An extra period of this awesome playoff basketball game.
It feels like Christmas has come early. I mean, this is a great game. Blaine Larson dishes it out. Big three.
Oh, that's a brick. But they get the off. Blaine Larson for three. Oh, that's unbelievable. Let's watch the replay. Blaine Larson, three to start out overtime. They're up 3 points.
I love it. Oh my God, big momentum three by Blaine Larson. Now the Bruins get the ball, 3 of their own, and the answer.
What a big shot. Oh my God, this place is going absolutely crazy. Bananas.
Bananas. This is straight crazy. Everybody's on their feet. There isn't a... I am so excited right now, I can barely complete a sentence.
Mikhail Anderson drives. Oh, with the left hand. Do you see that? With the left hand. Let's roll that back.
Replay for that one. Let's look at his Blaine. Oh my gosh. Big. And then Mikhail, mid-air, switches to the left hand. Big shot by Mikhail Anderson.
That's huge. That's unbelievable right there. Mikhail Anderson stepping up when he needs to step up. And back on the other end, Capital answers. Capital answers with the 2 of their own. It's now 60-60.
Back and forth. This is the kind of basketball I love to see.
This is playoff basketball at its best. Let me tell you.
This is definitely state caliber intensity. I am serious. This is possibly one of the greatest games I've seen in my career of watching high school basketball.
I'm not going to lie. I would not be disappointed. Stephen Tuttle in the lane. Another 2. Unbelievable. We've only had 1 missed shot in this entire overtime.
The shot, of course, by Justin Montiles. But a great bank shot by Stephen Tuttle. Senior leader coming out and showing the Bruins how to play some basketball.
Now Bruin back on the other end. He gets a little big shot of his own inside the lane. This is unbelievable. Now the 2 teams have traded buckets each and every time down the court.
Great seesaw battle by the basketball teams on the floor right now. Now it looks like they're going to slow it down. Stephen Tuttle pushes the ball up and gives it to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson, top of the 3. Fakes him. Gives it back to Steve.
Stephen Tuttle has the ball. Out to Mikhail. It's 62-62 right now. This is just great playoff basketball. Featherman gets it in. Out to Devlin. Eagles trying to find a quality shot they can find. Gets it in. Jordan Featherman up in. Easy 2. Unbelievable.
Big 2 by Jordan Featherman, the little played player getting the big shot off.
He used his left hand too. Now it looks like an Eagle foul. This probably sends Capital to the line. 63-64 Eagles at this point in time.
and a big free throw. I mean, these are bigger than the ones before. Let's see if he can make the second one tie it all up. And he does.
We got 64s. This is unbelievable. This is probably one of the greatest games of all time. 64s within a minute to go in this in this overtime. Winner goes to the state tournament. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
I mean, if you're not on your feet right now, I think you're dead. I mean, this is intense basketball at its finest. Big Sky with the ball, trying to get the ball inside, trying to get a good quality shot off. I mean, you can't take a bad shot here. A little mistake could cost you the state.
Justin Martinez in. He gets swatted hardcore by Big Nell.
Block. I want to see that again. I mean, he's a Bruin, but God, that is big.
Justin looked like he had the open shot and gets swatted. Big Nell says no. Looks like they go in. We got a little under 15 seconds to go in this regular overtime. Blaine Larson has got the ball on the right wing. Let's see what he does with it. He goes left. He drives left, in, up.
Oh my God, Blaine Larson. Big shot. Big shot. That could be the last shot of the game. Big steal by the Eagles. And it's over.
The ball game is over. The ball game is over. Wait. Let's run that Blaine Larson tape back one more time. It looked like Jordan Featherman got fouled with 0.4 seconds left. He's going to the line. Look at the ball control, Blaine Larson. That's unbelievable.
Great midair shot by Blaine Larson for the possible. It's the Big Sky win.
That's it. Big Sky wins. These free throws are mute point right now. There's 0.4 seconds left. This is unbelievable.
I mean, I can't even explain how big that shot was by Blaine Larson. This game is over. The Big Sky Eagles are going to the state tournament. Thank you, everyone, for a great season of Eagle basketball. I'm Brennan, my co-host Scotty Willis. We'll see you next year.
And at the end of the game, the Big Sky Eagles triumph over the Capital Bruins, 68-64.
I was born 3672, I think it's on the wisdom. Hail to the moon, just like Kuta King. Tech, that means I'm blessed from the get-go. Moms, you never let go. Dad, thanks for raising me right, bro. He gave me confidence to stop the nonsense. Didn't live in Bel Air like the Fresh Prince. Times are hard, times are rough. Didn't have Toys R Us toys, but I had enough love. Plus the guidance from above. To go to the park, sweat, push and shove. Made it in before dark, like you told me. Didn't do it a few times, the dad had to scold me. Pray for my safety. I know how you was feeling. Didn't want me reeling, into drug dealing. Remember when you asked me this one day, who I wanna be? Like I said, Dr. J. And you said good. Now you gotta go. Take the damn ball and slam it to the hole. Mom cracked a smile. Daddy gave a frown. I said to myself, I can't let them down. So make way, I'm coming in for a landing. Nothing's gonna stop me from being outstanding. I'm outstanding. Now let's skip to the time when I was 15. Shackers in the house, no shackers on the scene. Now my name's in papers, girls call the vapors. Kids look up to me like a skyscraper. Now a role model, I mean a role figure. Then I ask myself, can I get any bigger? My dreams coming true, but coming true slowly. Didn't I remember what mom and dad told me? Remember this, son, you are the one, shoot your gift like a gun and never forget where you come from. The young kid